South African Reserve Bank clears President Ramaphosa of any wrongdoing in the Phala Phala saga.
I don't want to stay here anymore.
The terrible reality for many living in Manenberg's war zones, sentencing the UK's most prolific child killer in modern history. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. Remember to like and subscribe.
This is Eyewitness News.
Significant victory for the president a day before the Brics summit. The South African Reserve Bank has cleared Cyril Ramaphosa of any wrongdoing in relation to the theft of millions of undisclosed currency at his Phala Phala farm. It was tasked with investigating whether any foreign exchange controls had been violated by him. While the law says anyone can receive payment or income in foreign exchange, it says this must be reported and deposited within 30 days. Contravening this regulation carries a fine of up to 250,000 rand or a prison term not exceeding 5 years. Today's development means 3 institutions, including the Public Protector's Office and the Revenue of Services, have not found the president's behaviour wanting. A report by a 3-member independent panel commissioned by Parliament had found a case of impeachment could be made against the president, but the ANC used its majority in Parliament to prevent the report from being adopted. Specialised policing unit, the Hawks, are still investigating the Phala Phala farm burglary. Securing the Brics summit ahead of tomorrow's start and moving security forces into place to protect the more than 40 heads of state. The South African National Defence Forces deployed troops to form part of the security detail. They'll join the hundreds of police officers already stationed there. Some of the aims of this year's summit: strengthening trade ties between countries, building an equitable governance system, and considering adding to the bloc of developing nations. More than 20 countries are waiting for their applications to be approved. Next month, South Africa will also host the 9th Brics Parliamentary Forum.
To have 40% of the world all together in one country, that is a serious challenge. But we're not scared.
Dodging bullets every single day, too terrified to leave their homes. This is the reality for thousands of people living in Manenberg who are left to fend for themselves. Raifa Benjamin is so desperate she posted this gut-wrenching video on social media.
Het niemand van mij een plot of een vandalisme plek dat ik kan rechtmaken. Ik wil niet meer hier blijven. En dan schiet je elke dag bij mijn venster. Kanala, ik heb klomp kinders in mijn huizen. Ik heb 2 baby's. Wat jou altijd zo op de grond moet zitten. Ik kan het niet meer handelen. En dan staat hij mijn venster. Dus schiet het weer vandaag bij mijn venster. Kanala, als er iemand is wat een plot of een vandalisme hier zit. Ik heb mensen wat het kan rechtmaken voor mij. Kanala, I beg you, I don't want to stay here anymore.
A full-blown street war is happening there. In the past 3 months, at least 5 people, including children, have been shot and killed. Stuck up on your candles and positive vibes, we are now in the midst of indefinite and varying stages of load shedding. Stage 1 kicks off from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m., then stage 3 until the following morning.
We would like to thank those who do hit the call to use electricity sparingly and efficiently, including switching off geysers and pool pumps from 1700 to 2100.
The 4 hours it took a forensic officer to reach the scene of former Bafana Bafana captain Senzo Miyiwa's murder has come under the spotlight in the Pretoria High Court today. This as the trial of the 5 men charged with the crime resumed this morning. Miyiwa was shot and killed in an apparent robbery at his then-girlfriend, singer Kelly Kumala's home in 2014. Forensic officer Thabo Mosia has said that the murder was only reported to him 4 hours after the fact, and that he wasn't even given the address and was first routed to the hospital where Senzo Miyiwa had been taken. And during cross-examination by defence advocate Zandile Moshololo, she's questioned him on this delay, highlighting that during this time, the crime scene was left in the care of a layperson with no police officers present.
Did you receive a report that before you arrived, the crime scene had been left to a person by the name of Mr. Kumar, who was not a police member of the police?
Mosia said he did not. The trial continues. Sentencing a monster. A nurse currently dubbed the UK's most prolific child serial killer in modern history found out her fate today. She will spend the rest of her life in jail. 33-year-old Lucy Letby has been convicted of murdering 7 newborn babies and trying to kill 6 others while they were in her care at the neonatal unit of the Countess of Chester Hospital in northwest England in 2015 and 16. All occurred whilst she was working her hospital shift, and she often reportedly claimed to her colleagues that the deaths were, quote, just a run of bad luck. Prosecutors say the nurse attacked the young by injecting them with air, overfeeding them, or even poisoning them with insulin. And that's it for today's bulletin. I'll see you for more tomorrow.
Eyewitness News. In touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.